Learning to sail, paddleboat, or row is a dream of many of us, but who knew that it was so accessible right here on the Merrimack? One of the river's true hidden gems is the Greater Lawrence Community Boating Program, based here at the Bishara Boathouse in South Lawrence. Thousands of kids and adults learn water sports here every summer, including me. Executive Director Jed Kaler took us out on the water to see the Community Boating Program in action.
I love the program in general. Boating or sailing around the water most of the day.
I like sailing and paddleboarding here. Those are my two favorite things. I thought it was literally the best camp ever.
Her mom came up to me and she was like, "Do you want to do a boating program with them?" And I was like, sure. And now I don't want to leave them.
Yeah, it's probably like the funnest thing I've done this summer.
This is the funnest place on earth. Well, besides Disneyland.
My name is Jed Kaler. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Lawrence Community Boating Program. Greater Lawrence Community Boating Program is a non-profit community boathouse here on the Merrimack River, opened in 1979. Our membership is open to anybody. It's not just for the city of Lawrence or the Merrimack Valley. Any family that wants to come, we welcome to come down. A lot of people come down and do kayaking, or they go sailing, stand-up paddleboarding, and now we just added GLS, Greater Lawrence Sailing. We also have a crew and rowing program. We have regularly 130 to 140 kids in the rowing program, and it's a high school club sport. One of the goals of our program is to help with a better future. Our kids have received partial scholarships or full scholarships to some of the greatest schools in the country. Notre Dame, Alabama, Holy Cross, Northeastern BU, BC. Georgetown loves our kids. We also have an adult master's rowing program. So we have adult learn to row, which is any adult that's out there that just looks out on the river and sees a rowing shell and says, "I wish I could try that." So you come down, you join the Adult Learn to Row, you try the rowing barge, and then you graduate to the team, or you can just continue to row for recreation and getting a workout.
You might think all of these programs come with a hefty price tag. Think again. The GLCBP keeps their memberships and lessons accessible to all with the help of grant awards and other community support.
The membership is, and I think a lot of people are gonna say, whoa, when they hear this. It's $50 per youth for the entire summer. Not per week, but for the entire summer. So with that membership, they get 3 weeks of sailing lessons as part of the membership. And then it's after the 3 weeks, every 3 weeks of sailing is $25 extra. That's it. If you're an adult, it's $100. And if you want to do a family membership, that's $175 for the entire summer for up to 6 people in your household. And that's for the whole summer, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And all the equipment that you see, all the boats are first come, first serve. So you have canoes, kayaks, stand-up paddleboarding, which is all the rage right now. And then you have the sailboats, and you have all different kind of sailboats. We're lucky with the organizations and the partnerships that we have in and around the Merrimack Valley in general. We were lucky enough last year to receive a grant from the Cummings Foundation for $100,000. And that was to buy equipment, especially sailboats, to start a sailing team. We're very, very lucky. We have grant organizations that want to make a difference in the lives of others. We serve a lot of at-risk youth, low income. It's all about them learning how to control something that's bigger than them. And you let a child control a boat that's as big as a car, and they learn how to do that with the wind. The self-esteem that grows out of that they then take into the classroom is amazing. It's one of the biggest things that we see down here.
How have you enjoyed this boating program this summer?
I've enjoyed it a lot with the sailing program, the paddleboarding, kayaking, dock jumps.
Yeah, I think sailing also really fun. Just being on the water on like a windy day, just tipping and all. It's really fun.
I think it's a good idea for people to come here so then they can still learn more and so they can have an awesome time as well, having fun, sailing out on the water.
Thousands of children and families have come to the boathouse for summer programs, sailing lessons, and crew and rowing classes and teams. What keeps them coming back year after year? The lasting friendships and memories made here in this spot that feels like it's a world away from the bustle of the city.
I think the word that is used the most is a hidden gem. A lot of people come and go, I had no idea you were here. We're only about 2 to 3 miles from the city of Lawrence. Yet when you get here, it feels like you drove 2 hours to Lake Winnipesaukee, and you get that refreshing feeling of, wow, this is great.
So I've been coming here for 5 years. Now I'm a CIT and I'm trying to get a job next year. Some people, when they first come here, they're like, kind of like shy, but like once they are here for like a week or two and they get used to it, they normally have like a great time. My favorite thing about coming here is probably sailing and getting to know a bunch of new people from like everywhere around Massachusetts. Like without coming here, I probably wouldn't know many of the people who I consider friends now.
We live in an adjacent town, and we've lived there for quite some time, and this is the first we've heard of it, and they're so great and welcoming. We're bummed we found it at the end of the summer, but we're excited for next summer. It's a great resource for the communities and to teach them about water safety and just boating, and just a nice community.
Their busiest season may be summer, but the Greater Lawrence Community Boathouse is open all year long for athletic and recreational opportunities.
We have seasons throughout the entire year. Going into the fall, we have the sailing racing team, and we have the crew and rowing program, September 1st through November 15th. Starting November 15th, we have the winter rowing program, which is an all-indoor program for youth and adults separately. But they work out on machines and weights and stretching and nutrition. In the spring, we open March 1st. And when I say we open March 1st, as long as it's not snowing, kids are back on the water. And then we open the summer sailing and boating and everything program around June 15th every single year. So there's a couple ways you can learn about the program. You can go to our Facebook page, which is Greater Lawrence Community Boating Program, Inc. You can go to our website, which is boatingprogram.com. If you really want to get the details, call anytime and I can answer any questions on how we can adapt the program to help your family. We'll meet each and every individual family and talk to them about their children or their lives and figure out how to best make it a great experience for them.